Hello everybody and welcome to this week's video. As you may notice, I am currently not at home. I'm actually dog sitting for my neighbour, but I did want to get the ball rolling on this video because I'm actually now halfway through the first book and haven't done any updates, any time lapses. I've done nothing. So I thought this was a good time to start. This week I'm going to be trying to finish series that I'm in the middle of, but I'm not in the middle of that many series. So the first book that I'm currently in the middle of is Slapshot by Chelsea Curto. Obsessed with this series. Literally, I think I said this last week, but Chelsea Curto, take my money. I want the whole series right now. Right now. I cannot wait. I need all of them. As said, I am actually 55% in. I'm now on page 278. I'm reading it on my Kindle because I don't have the copy of the book, and that is chapter 33. I am loving it. So this is a hockey romance series. Oh, sorry if you can hear the dog that is at the end of the bed now. Yeah, this is a hockey romance series. Each book follows another player, and in this book we are getting Hudson's story, and it is a single mum. It's got dog is going mad. What is happening? I hope you can't hear that. What am I even saying? So it's a single mum who is a private chef for this hockey player Hudson, and she moves into his apartment with her deaf daughter, and it's just the most adorable thing I've ever read. I love it so much. I've never read a book with a deaf character before, so this is a first for me, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I didn't know how it would be done, but I think Chelsea has done it in a really good way. So I don't know, I'm loving it. It's just the most wholesome book I've ever read. I love this series so much. So there's that. And then the other books that are potentially going to get read, I haven't quite picked the roster for this week yet. I'm just going to pick them as I feel like it. Sorry, I'm really shaky as well. So I'm thinking the Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez, because I read The Friend Zone and it's like an interconnected standalones thing. So I'm tempted to go into that one because I want to read a few more of her books before I dive into Say You'll Remember Me. What else am I in the middle of? I think the only series I'm really in the middle of other than that is what is it been called? The Regency Fairy Tales by Olivia Atwater, I think is her name, but I really don't remember. But I don't really want to go into that series. Like, book one was fine. That was enough for me. I don't really want to read the rest. So I might just end up reading the next Abby Jimenez book after that, but honestly, I don't really know. I need to like be in my own bedroom and look at my books and figure out what series I'm reading. Because as I'm doing right now with the DC Stars series, I do just sort of binge read series. I don't tend to leave them because I like to just keep going. Like, if I enjoy it, why would I stop? So yeah, I'll review the rest of the series that I'm in when I'm home. Maybe I'll read The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. I think that's the right one. I always get Holly Black and Holly Jackson mixed up. But the like next bit in the Cruel Prince trilogy, like a spin-off, that kind of feels like it's still the same series to me. So I might read that, and I have got that on my Kindle. So there's options. I'll review them more when I get home. Sorry about the shaky cam. Didn't have anywhere to prop my phone up, so I'm holding it. And I will get back to you when I finish Slapshot. But so far, Face Off, book 1, it's a 4.75. And Power Play, book 2, was 4.5. I think we know where this is going. I just finished Slapshot by Chelsea Curto, and genuinely I think that's the easiest 5-star I've ever given. Hudson is such a cutie pie, absolutely love him. But the whole book, I'm in love with this man. Yeah, I don't know what I can say because I don't want to give it anything away. It was just so gorgeous. I love the story so much. And when I say I need every single fucking book in this series right now, I mean it. I've read all 3 books in this series. Bearing in mind they're all like 400 to 500 pages long. I think this one was 530, I think. And I read all 3 of them in 5 days. I'm obsessed. Chelsea Curto, take my money. I need the books now. yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was just the most adorable story. I've mentioned, obviously, it's a single mum and her daughter is deaf. And Hudson, the way he just fucking stepped up. Get yourself a man like Hudson. I'm not settling for anything less. There will be discussions with my boyfriend about what Hudson did in this book. Can we get that in real life? I need it. I need it, babes. In terms of other book series that I'm in the middle of, when I tell you I'm not in the middle of that many series, I really mean it, because I just went through my entire book cases and I found 4 potential books I could read, because I'm only in the middle of 4 series. I really, truly, every time I read a series, I binge it. One of these doesn't even really count, I don't feel like, because it's the start of a duology that is like a follow-on. So technically not a part of the series, but I feel like I can count it because I'm running out of, like, I don't have options, which is annoying because I love options. So the book that I mentioned last time is the Happy Ever After playlist. I'm definitely going to read this for this video because I think this is going to be devastating and I need it. Like, what's the character's name? Sloane. Sloane was my favourite character in the friend zone. I did not like the main characters in the friend zone. That's the main reason. It's like a 3-star for me. That's the main reason. I just didn't like the characters. Loved the story, didn't like the characters. Sloane, however, I love her. She was great. Give me a whole book about, like, a whole book series about her. I'd read it. So I'm definitely going to read this. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up next, though, because obviously I've just read a romance and a 5-star romance at that. So I don't know. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is questionable because the last book I read in this series, I gave a 2-star. And I don't want to have to rate this one low as well because I'm following it up so recently, which is Before We Say Goodbye by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I'm never going to remember this guy's name. I feel so bad, but this is book 4 in Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. I have read consistently 1 book from this series every month, and I think that's starting to affect my ratings because it's quite similar stories every time. So I'm kind of hoping, this is quite a short one, so I'm kind of hoping that this is maybe a different kind of story. But it literally gives nothing away. So I don't know if I want to read this or not. I might start it and see how I feel. Oh, I feel like it's going to be sad. The chapter names of the husband, the farewell, the proposal, and the daughter. I'm going to cry, aren't I? And it's not a very long book either. I feel like the books are getting shorter as well. It's only 173 pages. So maybe I'll read this very slowly. Because I do like this series. I'm just struggling because they're all quite similar. So there's that. Then, and the only other book that I've got that is genuinely like the next book in an actual series and not a spin-off is 10,000 Stitches by Olivia Atwater. And I don't know anything about this. I thought it was following the same characters from Half a Soul when I bought it. Apparently it's not. So, or is it? Because I think Benedict rings a bell. Is that a person that I know about? Maybe, is it following the other brothers in the series? I'm very confused. I read Half a Soul in January, I think. I did enjoy it. I think I gave that a 3-star as well. So not my favourite, but not my least favourite. I love the writing. So maybe I'll go into this. I'm running out of options. I did not plan this video very well. I thought I had more series I was in the middle of, but yeah. This video was entirely done because I wanted to finish reading Slapshot and get it into a video. So, and then the only other option I can come up with, and I don't think this counts because it is like a separate duology, is The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, which is the follow-on to the Cruel Prince trilogy. I loved that trilogy. My ratings don't reflect that, but I really enjoyed myself, so I don't know why I rated it so low. Like, I gave, I think 2 of the books a 3-star and 1 of them a 4-star, so maybe I need to reread it because I love Cardan. Like, he's one of my favourite fantasy men. So I don't know if I want to read this though. I have it on my Kindle because I thought if I buy it on Kindle I'm more likely to pick it up, and then I've proceeded not to pick it up. So I don't know. There are so many choices to be made. Okay, no, I'm going to count this. It says in the cover here, the Folk of the Air series, and it lists Stolen Air as part of that series. So, okay, this counts. I'm going to read this. This is being in the video. Maybe I'll read all of these, because then I'm not in the middle of any series. That'd be fun. I don't know. I'm going to have a think on it. You'll obviously see in the next clip whatever I decide to read. And hopefully I enjoy it. These are all quite like wishy-washy. Like, I didn't really enjoy any of the books in these series apart from The Stolen Heir, like the Cruel Prince trilogy. So logically I should start with this one. Realistically, I'm probably going to start with one of these two because they're quite short. I might start this one because I'm really intrigued to see where this story is going and if it does link together with Half a Soul. Oh, and it has a Cinderella twist. Okay, I'm starting with this one. I will probably get back to you when I finish this because it's quite small, so I don't think I'll need to do a midway update. Whereas Slapshot was like 500 pages long, so I did need a midway update. I've been talking for a really long time, so it's about that. So I'll see you when I finish the book. So hopefully the audio is okay because I'm actually at a laundrette. I'm at a laundrette right now for the first time. Very exciting. Because my boyfriend's washing machine is broken and he's told me to sit and watch to make sure it doesn't get stolen whilst he goes and picks something up from town. So I thought I'd use this opportunity to update you because no one else is here and hopefully no one else comes in, although there's someone coming now. But I finished the Happy Ever After playlist. I'm giving it a 3-star, which I think, I don't know, I need the next Abby Jimenez book I read to wow me, because that's both of the books I've read now. I've given 3-star. This one, I really liked the plot of the book. I really liked, like, the ideas going into it. Like, we've got Sloane, whose fiance died 2 years ago, and she kind of has this whirlwind romance with Jason, that's his name. And I think it could have been really good, but because of the aspect of her having lost her fiance 2 years ago, I think that wasn't touched upon enough. Like, she had her moments where she was really grieving him and like something triggered her to think about him, but it wasn't enough for me to feel like it was believable, you know. Like if my boyfriend died, God forbid, I would be absolutely wrecked. Like, I wouldn't go anywhere near anyone else. I think 2 years, especially for a fiance that you've been with for that long, that's not enough time. I don't think there needed to be more of like a thought process behind like her trying to move on. I feel like this book would have benefited from being about 200 pages longer and giving us that sort of slow burn, her still figuring out who she is without her husband, her fiance, and moving on and feeling okay, and like it's the right thing for her to be doing, rather than this insta-lust, insta-love situation that we got given. And like the conflicts at the end, if I was with Jason and he fucked up that many times and lied to me that many times, not a chance would I be getting back with him. Absolutely not. So a 3-star, a solid 3-star. And I'm now actually, whilst I'm sat here for like 40 minutes watching the washing, I'm going to start, before we say goodbye, by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. You'd think I'd know the name by now. This is book 4 by them that I'm reading. It's only, I think it's less than 200 pages long, so hopefully I can read quite a bit of it whilst I'm sat here. So I'm going to do that and let you know what I think. So I think I forgot to film any updates on my last few books, so kind of finished the reading for this video on a technicality because I have decided to DNF one of the books, and I'm kind of surprised that it was The Stolen Heir. I enjoyed the Cruel Prince trilogy. I don't know why I'm not enjoying this. I made it to page, what page is this? 205. So I'm on chapter 11. I think I'm just about halfway through. And I have no idea what the mission is. I don't know if I missed out or if it just wasn't clear enough. I don't particularly care for any of the characters, and the plot just isn't doing anything for me. Like, I'm just not interested. So, for those who don't know, let me see what I can grasp from the inside cover. This follows Oak, which is the little brother of Jude from the Cruel Prince trilogy. He is now the prince, I think. And it also follows Ren, who I literally don't even know. It says here she's child queen of the Court of Teeth. I don't remember there being courts in the Cruel Prince. I think I'm just stupid, maybe. I don't remember much about the Cruel Prince, to be fair. But they go on a mission together, and that's all I've got. That's all I understand of this book, and I have read 205 pages of it. There should be more to this book than that by now. I'm sorry, but there should. I know they've kissed once. That's it. That's all I know that has happened, genuinely. So, I'm DNFing this. I'm very disappointed because I wanted to enjoy this. I was so excited to get back into is it Elfhame? Is that how you pronounce it? Elfhame? So I'm kind of gutted, and you can see on my shelf behind me, just there, I do own the whole series in hardback, and this has kind of made me want to unhaul all of it. Like, maybe I didn't enjoy The Cruel Prince that much. I only gave it a 3-star, which isn't a bad rating, but it's not great either. So, very disappointed with this one. I wish it was better. That's all I can say. Like, Haley Pham loves the series, right? I don't get it. I'm really sad about it. Then, this has been quite a disappointing video, actually, books-wise. Before we say goodbye, I think this is the last book you would have seen me reading in any clips. Obviously, it is a teeny tiny one. It's only 173-ish pages, I think. Pretty same for the rest of the series. The first 2 little short stories in this, what are they called? There's so many pages that starts with The Husband and the Farewell. I enjoyed. They were not too samey, but then The Proposal and the Daughter, same, literally don't care. I feel indifferent to this series at best now. I really liked the first book, but I'm done with it. There is another book after this one. I don't think I'm going to read it. Again, tempted to unhaul this series now, which is a shame. I might keep the first book because I did enjoy it. But yes, this is just too repetitive for me now. Like, we need to spice it up a bit. So I gave this a 3-star. The Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez, just because I finished them all now, I'm going to do my little wrap up of everything. I think I mentioned, I can't remember what I would have said in the clip for this. I'm giving this a 3.5. I did enjoy it right up until the 3rd act conflict, and then I was like, you've lost me. I wouldn't get back with that man. I just wouldn't. I don't find it believable, and I don't find it believable that after losing her fiance in a car accident, that Sloane would move on in an insta-lust way. Like, she's known this man for 2 weeks and she's just gonna uproot her life for him. Absolutely not for me, babes. So yeah, I gave this a 3.5. I enjoyed it. I liked it more than The Friend Zone, but it was just the 3rd act conflict knocked it down. I was gonna give it like a 4.25 I was feeling for the majority, and then that just absolutely knocked it down. Very upset with that as well. Then we have 10,000 Stitches by Olivia Atwater. This is another 3-star. I'm pretty indifferent on this series as well. Like, the writing is nice. The plots are a little bit nothing happening. This is a Cinderella retelling, which I see and also I don't see. Like, I get the aspects of it, but it's not really. There's too many characters for me personally to keep track of. I just wasn't invested in it, so another 3-star. And then by far the best book of the video, and I have it in a physical copy now, Slapshot by Chelsea Curto was an absolute banger. I gave this book 5-star, and I'm gonna stand by that. It is still a 5-star. So this follows Hudson, who is a hockey player for the DC Stars. That's the whole series, it's the hockey players. And Madeline, who is his newly hired private chef, who has moved to, where do they live? DC. That's a dumb question. DC. Has moved to DC with her daughter, who is deaf. And I absolutely loved everything that Hudson did in this book. I loved everything that Madeline and her daughter did. They were just the most adorable people ever. So I rate this a 5-star, a 6-star if I could give it. This, I only give out 6 stars very rarely. I've given 1 to Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone, and obviously got it permanently inked onto my body. This is a close call to giving this a 6-star, but I'm very much in the honeymoon phase with this whole series. I binge read it all last week, so maybe my ratings will change, maybe they won't, because I've given the whole series, like, the first 2 were both 4.75 I think, and this was a 5-star, so maybe I'm just in love with the series and I'm gonna get over it, but I hope I don't, because I love this series and I want to keep loving it. So that's all the books I read for this video. I think this video was all over the place. I'm just a bit wishy-washy at the moment, to be fair. And because I wasn't loving the books, I didn't really want to talk about them, which is not great for a YouTuber, but I tried my best. And if you enjoyed the video, obviously you can like and subscribe, comment anything you'd want me to see, any video ideas you have, and I will hopefully see you next week with another video. Bye!